Hey guys, it's Toxic Panda Girl here, and in today's video, as you guys can see, it is a Fortnite video. Now, as you guys are watching this is gameplay that I actually recorded off of my Xbox. For those of you guys who are wondering how you do it, it's pretty simple. You tap your home button, you press the little double screen button, and there's an option to record for 10 minutes, so you can record clips up to 10 minutes, but you can also continue the recording after the 10 minutes, so you can have a 20-minute video like my other video was, or you could have 30-minute video if you want. That just is all up to you. So, a lot of you guys have been asking me, how do you play Fortnite? What kind of player are you, and what kind of tactics do you use, and how do you win? So, I, on certain occasions, will be an aggressive player, passive player, even a camping player. But most of the time, I camp. And the reason for that is because I am really bad at this game, and I try my hardest not to get killed. Because if it wasn't for me camping, I'd get killed right away, to be honest with you. And that has happened. But the more that I've played this game, the more that I've been used to the movements and what you should do and where you should go and how you should take advantage of the things that you have or find. Now, in most cases, camping for me is the easiest. And the reason why camping for me is the easiest is because it usually gets me either second, third, fourth, or first place. I kind of said that backwards in random orders, but that's okay. And the best way to do it is, if you are in the circle, don't move. Build a base, or don't build at all. I'm the type of person who doesn't build in this game. I try not to build unless I really have to. As you guys can see here, I will start building across, and then I end up falling because I didn't press the button to fully build it, and I lost some health. But that was just a mistake. Everyone does it. And I would say the reason why building for me is not a thing is because I don't really care to build. It's not something that bothers me or whatever. I prefer to play it the way that I play Call of Duty, where I'm just out in the open. But most of the time, I don't camp. So this ain't Call of Duty. But most of the time, I try to be very stealthy and try not to get noticed. And as you guys can see in my hotbar or inventory, I have the sniper and a shotgun. Now, my favorite weapon to use is the shotgun because it's easy to kill, and also the gun that's in my hand. And then the sniper I have so I can look at a far distance to see if it's a bush or if it's a person or whatever it is. But as you guys can see, I go along the edge of the circle all the time. Throughout this whole gameplay, I tried to go throughout the edge of the circle. The reason being is because for me, that is the easiest way to approach going into a new circle. Now, you will come up upon other people. Trust me, you do. Now, you can do this tactic here, which I'm sure if you guys watch other YouTubers and whatever do the bush tactic where you hide in a bush. Trust me, it works. I do it all the time, and a lot of people don't see me. Now, if you move, it's a dead giveaway, or if you know about the bush tactic, of course, you're going to look in the bush for the person that is coming up upon you. Now, as you guys can see, there's a person in front of me here, and she builds up and she falls. And for some reason, when I shoot, since I'm crouched and she's moving towards me, it kind of messed me up. And she switched to a shotgun, so I'm like, I need to switch to my shotgun. So which I do. And I killed her instantly because she hardly had any. And then the lag was really real in this lobby for some reason. I don't know why, but towards the end, it just got really, really real. And having health kits is a major thing, or bandages. Now, you guys will see that eventually I do give up my bandages, which I think was a big mistake. Now, I do not come in first in this gameplay. I come in second. And The reason why I come in second is because this guy was launching a grenade launcher and he kind of just disappeared, which I think he went behind a tree, so that's why. And as he was shooting, I literally backed straight up into a grenade, so it was my fault. I was really, really pissed, and the only reason why I was really pissed is because that was the third or fourth time that I got second place by stupid mistakes that I made. Now, the best way for you guys is to play at your own rate. And what I mean by that is if you are an aggressive player, be an aggressive player. If you're a campy player, be a campy player. If you're one who likes to build giant forts every time, then you build your giant fort. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that you have to play it this way or you have to play it that way, because you don't. You can play whatever way you want to play the game. And if you want to watch people who who build, and if you're more of a building person, watch them. But as you guys can see, I try to stay away from people who start gunfights, because I made stupid mistakes by going and beginning to do some gunfights, and I end up losing. That's why I'm really bad at that, like shooting somebody and then they know where I am and I didn't know they knew. It happens all the time to me. And as you guys can see here, I do kill this guy, and I think it was just pure luck. But there is a guy up on that hill to my left, and there's also one straight ahead of me, and there's also one just straight across from me too. And the guy that's up on the hill, he's the one that ends up killing me in the end, because I didn't take him out like I should have. I was focusing on the guy straight ahead of me when I shouldn't have focused on him. I should have focused on the other guy. And it happens because I'm the one who was pretty much at fault, because I had to move farther away than the other guy did. And it was kind of a stupid mistake on my end, but it happens. You win some, you lose some. And another thing that I want to state is if you guys do play this game, reloading is a big thing. Make sure all your guns are reloaded. The ones that you primarily use, reload them. Make sure they have full ammo, because if you don't, in the end, you're gonna regret it. You just will. And I've learned from the past, by not reloading my gun, you end up dying. You just die completely. And there's nothing you can do because you're dead, of course. But yeah, if you guys want to know more about the camping tactic, pretty much you just camp. So if you're in a circle, stay in the circle. You can build walls to protect yourself, but that's going to show somebody that you're there. If you don't want to be noticed, then I suggest you don't do that. I suggest you just camp in one spot, try to find a good spot where people aren't going to see you. And if you guys want to see gameplay of me just doing what I normally do, showing you guys where I like to land, then I'll do that. Now here comes the part where I back up into the grenade, as you guys can see. And for some reason, I accidentally clicked on the report button, but I didn't report him because he didn't cheat. It was my fault. And I was so pissed that I went to this menu, and when I got back to the other menu, I was so mad. I just didn't know what to do, so I decided to show you guys my stats. Now, I showed you my solo stats only. Currently, I'm sitting at 3 wins now. In this gameplay, I have 2. I just recently won 1. And as you guys see, I'm scrolling over, and I have 2 wins, 13 in the top 10, and 20 in the top 25. So, yeah guys, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, comment if you wish, and subscribe if you're new. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and peace out, my pandas.